Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching Georgia Beer Reviews. Back at you today with another one. What I'm looking at is a beer from Treehouse Brewing Company. This is Rainbow, and it is kind of an amalgamation of their most popular beers as described on the website, a little bit on the label as well. It says it's an homage to our core lineup of beers featuring bright and colorful printed cans. Our core lineup is near and dear to our efforts at Treehouse. So they're talking about the green, the haze, the Julius, bright orange, bright purple, bright green cans. So they took all of those beers. The red one is sap. And, anyway, their main lineup of beers. Rainbow draws inspiration from each of them, resulting in an amalgamation of flavors that is familiar yet novel. Talks about tasting notes. 8.1% alcohol by volume. This was canned on May 8th, and it is May 10th at the time of this recording. This was canned 2 days ago, folks. Doesn't get much fresher than that. It's one of the reasons I love picking up beer from Treehouse, because it's always super fresh. If you hear a little clicking and clacking in the background, that's my dog Toby. He's out here hanging out with me in the man cave. Good looking beer in the glass. I got my mouth there. Anyway, there you go. It's a nice orange, bright orange appearance with about a 2-finger white, relatively creamy looking head. It is murky, basically opaque. I mean, you can't see through it. It smells very nice already. I'm getting tropical fruit notes. Definite citrus, mango. Little dankness with this one too. Touch of stone fruit. Little bit of bready malt nose, wheat bready malt character. Slight kind of sugary type note, almost like lactose. Doesn't mention anything about lactose in this beer, and Treehouse usually doesn't have lactose in their beers. Although I did have one the other day that was a milkshake IPA. It had lactose in it. This one does not, though. There's almost like a sugary cereal type note. But it smells absolutely incredible. Really, really nice and tropical and citrusy and slightly dank. Kind of what they're going for, right? An amalgamation of all of their core beers, kind of a mashup of their staple brews. So smells like a winner. Without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers, guys. That's really nice. Tropical fruit, forward, mango, touch of pineapple on the palate as well. I wasn't detecting that on the nose, but there's a little bit of that in there as well. A little bit of that stone fruit coming through, some nectarine or peach notes. Take your pick. They're kind of interchangeable in a lot of these beers. That's why most people just say stone fruit, because it's kind of hard to differentiate in the flavor of the beer. And it is with this one as well. Just kind of a generic stone fruit type of feel. There wasn't any guava on the nose, but there's an ever so slight guava note on the palate, which I love. The guava notes that I get probably in 8 out of 10 Treehouse IPAs. This one has it, but it's on the lighter side. I definitely wasn't picking it up on the aroma, so I thought maybe it wouldn't have any of the guava notes, which is kind of a disappointment when Treehouse IPAs don't have that guava note, but there's a little bit of that in there as well. The citrus is definitely there. Mango, slight pineapple, stone fruit. Nice and bready in the middle of the sip. Nice wheat bready malt notes. And then on the finish, it's nice and juicy as you swallow it down. Very kind of fluffy mouthfeel throughout. Silky smooth all the way through. No indication that it's an 8.1% alcohol beer. It's very drinkable, very sessionable for an 8.1%. You can get in a lot of trouble with this. It's super, super fresh as well, being that it was canned 2 days ago. So absolutely just dynamite beer from Treehouse. I know I rate a lot of these Treehouse beers, you know, high A's, world-class range, but they're really that good. They are so well done, these beers, well produced and well brewed, well packaged, the whole 9 yards. Super fresh dates on all the cans. I would say probably 70 to 80% of the Treehouse double IPAs that I've had are in the high A to world class range, and this one is no exception. Nice glass lacing, nice head retention. If you like the super juicy kind of New England tropical fruit forward IPAs with a little bit of exotic fruit in there, you got the guava. A lot of times you'll get passion fruit, papaya, not with this one specifically, but a lot of their IPAs, just with the hops that they're using, the way that they're dry hopping, double dry hopping, triple dry hopping, hell, I don't know. The way that they're doing these beers is really, really impressive, and they are maximizing hop aromas and flavors with each and every one of these IPAs. And this is truly a great homage to the core lineup of Treehouse beers, and I do love the can art. Really, really cool stuff. So I'm gonna go with a 98 out of 100. It does kind of get into that world-class range. For the style, it is absolutely incredible how they kind of combined the best of a lot of their core beers. It's just dynamite, guys. My only complaint is I wish there was a little bit more guava, because I do love the guava notes in the Treehouse IPAs, and I'm not getting a ton with this one, but very well balanced and lots of other tropical fruit flavors and citrus going on there to make up for it. So 98 out of 100 for the Rainbow Double IPA from Treehouse Brewing Company out of Charlton, Massachusetts, and Tewksbury now, 15 minutes away from me. Love it. Buy it, try it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And until next time, everybody, cheers.